Blog Talk Radio.
Yes, it's Friday, and it's party time. Welcome to the hottest, hippest, and happiest half hour ever in your life. Time now for 30JK on Blog Talk Radio. 30 minutes with your main man with a master plan. Here he is now, ready for action, Mr. Jason Kelly. If it's Friday.
Well, it's 4 o'clock in the p.m., and you definitely know what time it is. It's 30JK for Blog Talk Radio, and my name is Jason Kelly. Thank you, Dean Goss, for that wonderful introduction. The phone lines are wide open right now, and here's the number. 347-857-2310 or blogtalkradio.com/JKFX for life. JKFX, the number 4, LIFE, all capital, all one word. Spread the word, and you know that's word. Yep, you just heard the Zapp Mega Medley featuring Roger Troutman and all the rest of the gang. And you know what? It's time we bring on our very special guest of honor, all the way from Playa del Rey, California, as a matter of fact. He is one of the biggest Zapp and Roger fans known to man. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the one and the only Mr. Sal Cruz.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kelly. I really appreciate that intro. Really do. And it's
well, you're
an honor
welcome.
to be on your show. It's an honor to be on your show. It really is.
Well, I'm glad to have you.
Yeah, and for those of you who don't know where Playa del Rey is, it's in Los Angeles County. It's over here near Venice Beach, California. So representing the West Coast, giving some California love to
West
Zapp,
Coast.
to Mr. Roger Troutman and the Troutman family, and all the Zapp fans out there in the world. Because there's a lot. There's so many out there, you know.
Tell me about it. Me being one of them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I
Oh
know
yeah.
that.
Yep. Hey, why don't you tell 30JK Nation out there, all about yourself?
Well, yeah. Raised. I was born up in Northern California, but raised down here in Southern California, in Los Angeles, and I remember way back when I was a kid, just being at barbecues and listening to funk music, a lot of the old school stuff, a lot of oldies growing up, being surrounded by my cousins, my uncles, and I always heard this sound, and I, lo and behold, it was the Zapp band. It was Zapp that I was listening to, and just fell in love with music, and a little bit of acting growing up too, but it was mostly music. That was just that I just had that ear for it. It was just it was great. It was just great growing up and having parents that were supportive, for the love of music.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how did you get involved with your first talk box? Tell the people what it was and what tube you used.
Oh yeah, and well, that I had no idea when I was a kid. When I first started really listening to So Rough, So Tough, or More Bounce to the Ounce, I said, how who's making that sound? How do they make that sound? It was very unique, and it was very clear. It was beautiful. I had no idea what it was. Then did a little homework and found out what it was and how, back even before Roger started doing it, how it all came to be, and Peter Frampton was using that on his guitar, and Mr. Walsh, then seeing Stevie Wonder on that, and very impressed.
And Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer.
Yeah, exactly. And I was just like, how can I do that? So I went to a music store. I went to a music store in my little town over here, and the guy just kind of walked me through it, and my dad, who kind of helped me set that up. And man, I blew that talk box real quick. I didn't know what I was doing. Not that quick, but it lasted me a good 6 months. I blew that thing out. And it's a lot of people don't know that the talk box, can do some damage to your teeth. It can it rattles your sound if you have it on a little too loud. But yeah, it's interesting. The good and the bad of the talk box, and a lot of those talk boxers out there in the world know what I'm talking about.
Right.
But yeah, it's a very unique, and I'd invite my friends over, and they're like, "How do you do that? How do you do that? How do you make that sound?" And I'm like, "You don't say anything. You actually have to learn how to play the keys." And it was great. It was great. I was also a trumpet player. I was but I love music, and the talk box definitely something really special, and it's still special and dear to my heart.
Now, you've been following Zapp since middle school.
Oh yeah, I have.
How old were you when you were in middle school?
I was, I think I was 10, 11, somewhere there. That's when I first started listening to Zapp. I remember Computer Love. I heard Computer Love on the radio and loved it, And then later on, I heard I Want to Be Your Man, and then I made that connection. Like, whoa, that's them. So Roger is that. and because a lot, back then you didn't have the internet where you get all this information,
Right.
but you know who certain band members are and where they come from. But yeah, it was great to make that connection, and I Want to Be Your Man is still dear to my heart. I actually sang that on the talk box at my wedding last year. I sang that to my wife, actually.
And may we get your wife's name?
What's that?
What's your wife's name?
Yeah, Christine Seibert Cruz, and she's
lucky
a music
man,
lover.
Lucky lady.
Oh yeah. She hails from the Midwest herself. From
well, I'm from the
Kansas.
Midwest.
Oh yeah.
I'm from the Midwest myself. I'm originally from Wisconsin, Milwaukee.
Okay.
Well,
never been there.
If you didn't know,
now I know.
Right, there you go. Now, social media. You're working with Zapp in social media. And what is this TalkBox 180?
Yeah, for those of you, if you have a computer, check it out. I think there's a lot of really cool stuff on the page, and it's almost like a second job. It really is. I know my wife has asked me many times to get off the computer, get off my phone, but it's just doing a lot of research and putting a lot of information out there for people that haven't seen a lot of the old Zapp stuff and aren't familiar with certain songs, But it's a lot of work, But I have fun doing it because it's what I grew up with and the music that I love.
Oh, awesome. Hey, Sal, do me a favor and stay with me here because I got another person on the line that wants to speak to you from the 937.
Oh, I know.
Jason Kelly. Yep, Jason Kelly on 30JK. And on the air with me this time is none other than the one and the only.
Oh yeah.
Somebody somewhere told me this about you, baby. What's up, buddy?
Oh yeah. Oh, I know who that is.
What's going on?
Yep, it's Brandon Sutton, more bounce himself. 937, yeah.
I gotta call in and get my buddy Sal Cruz on the world, man.
Yeah, man.
I gotta make sure I'm on the phone, man. Much love to this guy, and yes, just like I said, and I'll say it to anybody, this guy runs one of the biggest Roger and Zapp, I say fan pages, but there's much more heart and soul into that page that he does. Talkbox 180 Instagram. You guys got to get in there. I'll tell you what, I thought I found some old footage of Roger and all that. No, wrong. Sal Cruz has found anywhere from pictures of the old Troutman studios that ain't even on Google Images. So, much love to Sal. And a lot of you guys don't know, Sal's like my brother. He's like a brother from another mother. And he's 3,500 miles away. But we're going to be seeing each other soon. We're going to see each other soon. It's all good.
Absolutely. I plan on going to the Hall of Fame induction to Tim Brown, who's my favorite football player growing up out here on the West Coast. He's a Raider. He's getting inducted in August, so I'm going to take a nice little trip out to Ohio and visit Dayton and see some good friends that I've met on this journey,
No doubt. And also, we got Paul Eagle. He's on standby. He's just waiting for you to get here, man. We're all going to take our keyboards and jam on.
Oh, yeah. And, yeah, Paul Eagle, Mr. Groove, he's a big mentor. And a big shout-out to Paul. I have nothing but love and mad respect for that man.
Yes. Just like I was telling you, Jason, Sal Cruz, he is known for his heart and his inspiration of what he puts in to make the best Instagram page of Roger and Zapp. You know, me, when I try to start Facebook and just try to give some of the talk boxers hints on what he really used. There's a lot of false accusations. But, you know, I can tell you some history on Roger, and I can tell you a lot of the equipment. But Sal, nah, man, he can tell you pretty much, you know, anything, you know. I mean, there's much love from Dayton. You know, people here in Dayton, they know who Sal Cruz is, you know. I got a lot of people here that's actually got on his Instagram. So, you know, he's doing it big. Not only is he known in California and Ohio, this guy is known nationwide. You know, just look at his followers.
Yeah.
Wow.
The page is growing, I would say, day by day. There's and you know, it's also great and beautiful to get support from the Troutman family. You know, and in a way, it's also dedicated to them, to their father, uncle, whoever Roger was to them, and I get a lot of love from the Troutman family, and I want to thank them so much for that. You know, and it also is dedicated to Zapp fans all over the world. You know, the sound is huge in Japan, Argentina, Brazil, Spain, Italy. I mean, worldwide. You know, and I want to thank them for their love on this Instagram page. I really do.
You know, Sal, maybe you should tell a lot of the people what motivated you to make the best page you knew how, and what motivated you to do it about Roger. Maybe you should tell some history of what made you make such a beautiful and enormous and dead on accuracy, you know, page.
Yeah, and that actually just started by mistake. I didn't know what Instagram was, but so a few people showed me certain pictures here and there, and I thought that was really cool. And I posted a few pictures at one of the Roger and Zapp shows out here in Redondo Beach, California, in the early '90s, and because I had never seen those on there, so I posted them. And there's a lot of old pictures that I have, memorabilia that I have here in my home. It's like a music room. It's pretty much an homage to Zapp and Roger. I'm talking from autograph photos. Lester Troutman, I want to thank him so much. When I was a kid, he sent me. I actually called the radio station he was on, and then I called his was the fan club. It was actually the Zapp, the Troutman Enterprise office, and spoke to Lester, and he sent me out a Roger autograph photo, and which I still have. It's actually sitting in front of me, and all this stuff, you know. I actually wouldn't mind giving some of this stuff to the Funk Hall of Fame if they would take it.
Right.
Wow.
Out there in Dayton, yeah, and
that's awesome. That's awesome. It doesn't do any justice having it in a room when you can have people come out and embrace it and get knowledge. Right. And you know, man, I gotta say this, you know, that man, Sal, you just one hell of a guy, because you know what, man, you can say, oh, you know, I got Roger's stuff, I got some of his stuff, and I can either sell it or I can keep it and not let nobody see it. But man, you know, you're talking about giving it to the Funk Hall of Fame and letting other Roger fans see what they wasn't able to see because you know, it's just that you're a good dude, man. You're that.
Thank you, brother.
You know, type of guy, man. You know, that's why I call you my brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Jason, you're like my brother too, man. You're doing a good job. You know, and what's cool is we got all three of us big Roger Troutman fans. You know, we can be, you know, somebody else's fans, but no, we're Roger Troutman fans, and that's what means
all the way out, baby.
You know, all the way, because we're sitting here, we could be bumping Lil Wayne or some of them. No, you know what I do? Every single day, no joke, I even got it recorded sometimes on family footage. Zapp and Roger is bumping in the background of pretty much every video I make from 9:30 in the morning till I go to bed. You know, and it's I love
yeah.
it. I love it.
Damn,
I love it.
hot.
All of us on here, it's just, man, I'll tell you, if we get more people like this, Roger Troutman's legacy is going to go on and on and on and on till 10,017 or 9,000. I mean, it's just going to keep going, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah. Yeah, and let me
Look out, aliens, right?
That's
yeah.
right.
And going back to why I started this whole page was because there was nothing out there, to my eyes, that had photos, a little information on about the band, where they performed, live photos and stuff like that. You know, but so I was like, you know what? Let's do it. And it just started like that, just little by little. A lot of the old stuff that I have was on there, and I got a lot of love from people that had never seen a lot of this stuff. And people probably had this, but threw it away, you know, or got lost somewhere. There's posters that I wish I still had that are gone by now, but I still have a few. I still have this 1982 Gap Band Zapp and Roger poster, which is dear to my heart.
Nice.
And I may get, you know, that's the one that I definitely want to donate. And there's a lot of other little things here and there, but yeah, it's all about love. And you know, people ask me, who is Zapp? Who is Roger? What are you talking about? And then out there, I'm like, do you know California Love? Yeah. I'm like, well, that's Roger. They're like, whoa, that's that? And they get that connection, and they check out the page, and it all comes back full circle. They get it.
California love, California knows how to party. California knows how to party. That's right.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. You know, I was blown away when I first saw Roger on his Gibson at a show back in the days when he was doing George Benson's Reason.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I had never seen someone, and I think he's underrated on the guitar because I think he's such a bad mother, you know.
Yeah, he is a beast on the guitar, man. And you know what?
Yeah.
What I like is you got a footage of him playing an acoustic guitar, and it kind of looks like he's up against a wall in like a closet or a basement. But man, he is ripping it, man. He is getting it going.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think he's more known for the talk box, but I think as a guitar he's an expert on the guitar. I mean, I saw him performing upside down with, you know, doing it with his teeth. The man was crazy. He was crazy on stage. That's why people loved him. He touched people's heart, you know.
Yep, that's what people said about him on Unsung.
Yeah.
His own band members.
Oh yeah, and I'm glad that Greg Jackson, you know, Zapp, Lester, the whole band are doing it. They're still doing it, and they're still touring right now. And I'm actually going out to see them in Oxnard, California, April 11th.
Good.
Yeah, so I'm gonna meet up with those guys and you know, just be good to see them.
You deserve it,
and I'm
man.
willing.
You deserve it.
Yeah, and I'm willing to bet you that you're gonna have every piece of video on that Instagram of yours, man.
Well, you know, absolutely. And I just love meeting people that love the music. The shows, the people are incredible, always respectful. You know, the Funk Fest we had out here in Los Angeles in the early 90s, Zapp just tore it up. Mary Jane Girls, the Gap Band, Chaka Khan, Bootsy.
Chaka Khan. Woo!
Yeah, but Zapp and Roger, destroyed it on that stage. It was great. The Barcades were also there. They were amazing too. So, but yeah, just the music genre is it's worldwide. It's beautiful, and it speaks to a lot.
Yep. Yeah.
True. So true.
Oh, Brandon, I don't think I ever told you, but when I was a kid, I was a Bootsy Collins, a Funketeer. I had I don't know if I'm sure Bootsy probably remembers this, but he had his fans get this membership card. If you had a little membership card, it was stamped with the number, and you were a Funketeer. You were a member of the Funketeer Nation, which is pretty amazing. I can't find it, but it's got to be around here somewhere. I hope.
That's funny you mentioned because I was at Walmart the other day, and Boots, he's known for the star glasses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And walking through Walmart and stuff like that, and there was some pink, glittery toddler star glasses, shaded lens, that I bought for my daughter. So then we're going to get some glue and some pink letter, and we're going to put Funketeer, like funk on one side and tear on the other for her.
Yeah,
She's got her own little Bootsy glasses. So
and I'm telling you,
man, that's crazy, man, wow. A member of the Funketeer, that's just like I said, Sal, time and time again, man, you're the man, dude. You're the man.
Yeah, it's all about spreading the word. Got to keep spreading the word. Get the music out there. People need to hear it. Still, these young kids, I don't even know what they're listening to right now.
Oh my God, yes, I know.
But it is what it is. People gotta. People have their own style, and I don't bash on any of that, but I just don't get it. But it's beautiful that Zapp's still around, and touring, and talk boxers are still talk boxing all over the world.
True that.
One thing, if we still had the Roger and Zapp music today, like we had in the 80s and 90s, just like I said, I remember back in 92, my mom used to, clean the house, listening to Heartbreaker, Dance Floor, and stuff like that. But, if you think about it, the music now, a lot of people say, oh, it's not the music. Maybe not. But, there was a lot more peace in the 90s and 80s when it was with that music than it is now. Because now, two St. Louis officers just got killed. You know what I mean? Things are going down. It's just the music, I think. It's just, I don't know what it is. I think it is.
Yeah, I love that 70s sound, man. I tell you, that 70s, ooh, that was love right there.
That's when things were really cool. You had Saturday morning cartoons, you had Bandstand, you had Soul Train.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You had Solid Gold and Dance Fever. You remember Dance Fever, don't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You had all that.
Hey, Jason, us
kids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, Jason, I just wanted to ask you how you started listening to Roger and how you started listening to some Zapp.
Well, my first love for Zapp and Roger was when More Bounce came out.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dance Floor, and then Make You Dance, of course.
Mhm.
It just went on and on after that. Even to this day.
One song.
Excuse me. Even to this day, up to Zapp 6, where they're at now, Get Up Off the Wall, You've Got Mail from That Girl, She's About to Roll, and all that.
I love that song. That's a great song. I love that.
Only one Zapp song takes it over. That's all you need to hear is one Roger and Zapp song, and I'll tell you, you're hooked for life. I mean, it's just that was Roger. Man, when Roger sung, man, on the talk box, he did his thing. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I wish it was like it was in the 90s and 80s, but I guess we're in a whole new time.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thank you for coming on, man. I really appreciate you coming on and chatting with me. Who do you want to shout out to before I go off the air here? Starting with Sal.
I want to thank my mom and my dad, first off, for letting me do my thing with the music at an early age and, getting me my first talk box way back when. And my wife right now, who appreciates music, and doesn't give me too much grief about talk boxing and doing my thing on Instagram, which she's kind of cooled off of for a little bit. But I love her so much, and a lot of my friends out there, and Brandon, Paul, Jason, thank you so much, and I want to thank you and everyone who I've met, in this process, and I want to thank the Troutmans.
All love. It's all love.
It's all computer love, and the Troutmans, I want to thank them so much for where this is going, hopefully, and we'll see how the future holds out for us. But thank you to everyone and all the followers on Instagram. I want to thank them for viewing it and liking a lot of the stuff, because if it wouldn't be for them, I would have stopped doing this a long time ago. But thank you.
Right on. Brandon,
what about you, man? I want to give a big shout out again to my boy Sal Cruz, my brother, my bro Jason Kelly. Always love from They Know How to the both of you, and of course Mr. Groove, Paul Eagle. He kind of jump started me back to get on the talk box. Just like I said, I've been in and out since I was 16 years old, and Paul, he just started chatting with him, then I started chatting with Sal, and another reason why I got back in talk box, I wanted to help people. I give a big shout out, Throwback Zach, doing his thing, Steve Rowan. You guys are excellent, and trust me, I follow you guys. And I just want to thank the people of the Roger T Setup page for supporting me. Loving my videos, liking them, sharing them, commenting, people subscribing, it's all love, no matter what, it's just I want to help everybody. That's why I'm here for. I'm trying to take the step of a Paul Eagle, just like Paul said, he's kind of leaning on me, to keep it going. So that's my job. Just like I said from They Know How, I love all you guys. It's all love.
Yes, absolutely. And I do want to thank Janetta Warren as well, and she's a sweetheart, and we've
don't forget Shirley Murdoch.
Shirley Murdoch, Nicole Cotton, all the females, band members of Zapp, and I think they deserve more of a spotlight, than they've gotten, But the First Lady of Zapp has been really sweet to me as of late, and thank you all. Really appreciate it.
Oh man. Hey, one more bit of talk boxing from you, Brandon, before we jet out of here.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, show me something.
Let's get a little dance floor.
Oh, yeah.
I love you guys, Jason Kelly and Sal Cruz,
yeah. Thank you so much, Brandon and Sal Cruz.
Later, brothers.
Thank you.
I'll see y'all later.
Mr. Kelly, I really appreciate it.
You got it.
And love you.
Take care, and I got your number. All right, Sal?
All right, B. Thank you.
All right, take care. I'll talk to you soon. I'll talk to you later, as a matter of fact. All right.
Okay.
All right, that's it from 30JK Nation. Hope you and everybody here keep it rocking, keep it old school rolling, horns up, head up, keep your chin up, because that's what True Blue Devils always do all day, all night, all the time. As always, thanks for listening. We will be right here for another 30JK real soon. So you know to keep it right here to where you got me. It's blogtalkradio.com/JKFX for life. JKFX, the number 4, LIFE, all capital, all one word, and spread the word. And you know that's word. Yeah, buddy. Again, special thanks to Dean Goss. He's now Palomar College professor for broadcasting and voiceover. If you want to know anything about voiceover work, Dino's the man to see. Go to his Facebook page. He'll give you the hookup. That's for show, baby. All right? The original high roller. Oh, and shout out to all my crew at Wings Pizza and Things and at Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, both in Louisville, Texas. Come see me. Get your food hook up on. If you see me out there, give me a shout out, all right? I can't wait to have you over here. Oh, man. Till the next time we see you here again, as always in parting, remember, it's a JK thing, sissy. Kelly out. We're gone. Bye-bye.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. This has been a JKFX for Life online presentation for the David3000 Network. Peace.
Don't forget to subscribe to the David3000 Network for great more content like this one.